Well, hello, friends. Thank you for joining me today. This is Cheryl, and I so appreciate you being here. Um, I hope no matter where you are in the world that you are being safe and taking good care. I'm here in Florida where we are expecting a hurricane over the uh, west coast of our state. I live on the east coast of the state, so we won't feel the full impact, but we will get lots of wind and rain. So if you are a praying person, please pray for the safety and security of our residents in Florida. As you may know, that about 10 days ago we had Hurricane Helene, and I guess her brother or uncle, Hurricane Milton, is on his way and expected to make landfall sometime tomorrow. So I am going to quickly go through this week's plan. It's going to be brief uh, because internet right now is very slow and some of my elements um, have not downloaded from the cloud. So I'm not going to make this very long. I just wanted to go through a few things and we will see where we land. So let's go ahead and get started. This was my monthly plan, and because of the hurricane, these 2 days agendas will probably not take place. My doctor's offices have already called me and rescheduled or planned a tele appointment. So I'm not sure how that's going to work out either, depending on the internet availability and my online Bible study fellowship class probably won't happen either. But I'm being hopeful. I am prayerful, and hopefully, God willing, remain safe. So currently, my husband's outside closing the shutters, and we are just going to hunker down. Yesterday, I went shopping and got our groceries, things that we can munch on during the storm. So, if you watched last week's video, I talked about the Sterling Ink digital calendars. If you sign up for their freebies, you get these. So, this is October calendar. I've used these before, and well, let me just show you. I think I have. It's I usually print them out, but I took a screenshot and just kind of crop them down. So this is what the monthly calendar looks like. And so I think it's kind of cute, and it's along these lines every month. And so I actually did this on my Cricut um, for my paper planner. And so I found a template that's able to cut that out. So I used it, and I'm very happy with that. But this is my digital plan. So October, I went through my goals, my 20 for getting ready to work on my 2025 digital planner, and this is the top part of it. I cropped it off and used it down here. So here it is in this week's planner. So just kind of show you, uh, just kind of move it around. So just covered up the the months that are already had laid down there. So anyway, so as I said, I'm going to just kind of go through this really quickly. I need to take this off because this is probably not going to happen, and so I'm going to go ahead and delete that. And so there we go. Alrighty, and I'm going to bring in. I have a self-care that I wanted to bring in. It says it's downloading from the cloud. That might take a minute because of my internet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to crop off the white sides, around the sides, the top and the bottom. And then I'm going to click done. Then I'm going to bring it over here to the side and resize it down so that it fits nicely over here. And so what this says is self-care morning routine. And if you've been here before, you know I talked a lot about self-care and the importance of self-care, and it's the most important thing that we can do for ourselves. So I've created these before, but I saw this and I kind of like to wake up early, and I try to wake up between 6 and 7:30. Make my bed. I have always made that a habit since, in my adult life. I wasn't too good about the consistency growing up, and that was not something that was important to my mom, so she never really gave me a hard time about not making up my bed. Have to have my morning coffee, um, and journal. I do my Bible journaling in the morning. Sometimes I take a shower before, make definitely after, dress to impress, and the important is part. That's all part of self care. And so when we're tracking our habits, our moods, and our triggers, that gives us a valuable insight not only to how we're feeling, but our mental health. And we know that that is important too. So we just don't want to survive each day, but we want to thrive. And understanding and managing our mental health can really help towards that. And so, and I find that, working in my planner, both digital and paper planning, that's a relaxation for me also. So I'm just going to squeeze that over and put that there. I can squeeze it just a little bit more. Okay, so I need to, this has been rescheduled. I don't know what happened here. So, all right, so there we go. I'm going to go ahead and get my lasso, and I'm going to get rid of that too. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. And I might be having issues with the internet, so we shall see. All right, so there, I have a pretty blank calendar. So let's see if I can bring in some thing to pretty it up a little bit, because that's probably about all I'm going to be able to do for this week, since I don't have a whole lot going on and some of my elements haven't downloaded from the cloud. So I'm just going to bring in a few things and just kind of call it a day, and go ahead and just finish preparing our home for the storm. Okay. I, the internet has just been really kind of wishy-washy today, so things are taking a little bit longer to download than I would like. So I don't know if you noticed, but these little pumpkins here, this is the pumpkin that I use, and I just kind of resized it down, and the numbers are the typewriter font that can be found in GoodNotes itself. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to size this down a little bit, and then I'm just going to zoom in here, and I'm going to bring it over here, and then I'm going to copy and paste. Let's see, that's about the same size. Yes, that's about the same size. And I think if I duplicate it one more time, that should about do it. Okay, perfect. I could probably duplicate it one more time, but I'm going to leave that there. I think that looks pretty good. And what I could do is maybe bring this over just a little bit, and bring this over just a little bit, and bring this over just a little bit. And I think that looks pretty good. Okay, so let's see if I got one or two more that I shouldn't have closed that down. Okay, I think I saw one more that I could use in here. Yep, I'm going to use this one on the bottom. it kind of matches for down on the bottom. Yeah, perfect. Okay, and I think that is really because of what's going on here in the state of Florida. I don't have a whole lot going on, and I'm just going to call it a day. I'm going to use the lasso, make this a little bit bigger. I think maybe I'll put that, yeah, I'm going to resize it, put it over here, and there. Now I could go into my elements and see what I have in here. Maybe, let's see, I'll go over here. These are ones I downloaded from the marketplace in GoodNotes. Okay, so I don't really see anything right now. I think maybe I will start a prayer list, and I will put that over here. And I'm going to put this here, and I can just make a list there. So that's about all I'm going to do for today. So thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me. And as always, I will say ciao for now. Bye bye.